Okay, hi Miss Midman. So today I'm gonna be doing my vlog about the emptying of the ocean. But before we do that, I'm gonna start off with a yeah boy. So here you go. Yeah boy. Alright, thank you for listening to that. Anyways, so the first thing that we're gonna start with is industrialized fishing. And industrialized fishing is the commercial fishing in the ocean or anywhere for profit. And this can harm oceans because oftentimes they are overfished and people are just trying to make the most money that they can and they don't really care about the environment. So this lowers the populations of the fish drastically and it can really hurt the ecosystem as a whole. Many other fish start to overpopulate since there's no fish at the top of the food chain to control that. So yeah, industrialized fishing isn't the best thing to do, but I mean, I guess it has to happen because a lot of people have to eat, or not have to, they like to eat fish. Okay, so the next type of problem that empties the oceans often is the different types of fishing techniques that are used. So the first one that is mentioned is purse seining, which deploys large nets around the top of the surface of the ocean and catches in like large schools of fish. And this can be harmful because you catch like a whole school, which is they make up like big portions of the ocean, I guess. And if you take a lot of those schools away, then there's overpopulation, nothing's getting eaten, problems like that. The next type is drift netting, and that is the use of long nets to span over the expanses of water to target species. Yeah, so this is also like purse seining, but I guess the net stays on top of the water rather than on like on the shallow part of the surface. It stays on like the very top, and it goes down real quick, collects some fish, and then brings them back up. And long lining is where they throw like 50 mile of line in the ocean, and they have to there's a lot of fish that like grab on throughout the day, and that's a long process because then you catch all different kinds of fish even if you're not trying to, which is the bycatch. And the next type is trawling, and trawling is dragging like a cone-shaped net through the ocean, which you try to do for different types of fish species. But when you perform trawling, there's often times where you will catch bycatch and other species that you weren't trying to catch, and it's a big hassle and it hurts the ocean. Bottom trawling is the same thing, but it happens on the floor of the ocean. So if there's so it's the same thing, goes across the ocean floor, and this is bad too because it destroys the coral reefs and things of that sort in the ocean, and it just destroys the whole ocean floor. It can ruin plants, ruin coral, and that's all for that. So the bycatch is the fish that were, or the fish or animals or plants that were not intended to be caught when they were doing the fishing. So like say they're doing trawling or just regular trawling, and they catch a shark in the midst of their catching. That's the bycatch because they were trying to, say for example, they were trying to catch tuna, but the bycatch is the shark because they didn't want to catch the shark. It was by accident. So that's bycatch. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is fishing down the food chain, and this is where like so mainly the fishermen don't try and catch like the bony fish or the skinny fish. They try to catch like the fat plump fish, but they've been overfishing so much that the fish have been getting progressively smaller because they're catching them at younger and younger ages. And this is bad for the ecosystem and environment around it, because oftentimes these fish are the primary, like the top tier predators of the system. So if all the top tier predators are eaten, there's less to eat the lower tier predators, which is not very good, because then the other ones start to overpopulate and cause a ruckus in the other parts of the ocean. So yeah. Alright, thank you for watching the vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy talking about the emptying of the ocean, because I think it is significant to humans, because we have a big deal with this, because we overfish the oceans too much, which is not good for the earth either. Alright, so anyways, that's the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.